The soft vibration of heavenly light begins to fill the air, as if time itself slows down to make space for something sacred. The energy thickens, warm and golden, and then a presence, vast, ancient, and filled with love, steps forward. It is Archangel Michael, his voice not merely heard but felt, like a current moving through every cell of your being. Beloved one, he begins, you have come so far, even when you thought you were standing still. Every challenge you've endured has carried purpose, even when you could not see it. You have faced moments that felt impossible, days when you doubted whether you had the strength to continue, and yet here you are, still breathing, still trying, still seeking the light. That persistence, that spark of hope that refuses to die, that is your divine essence. That is the part of you that can never be destroyed. His words flow like rivers of light through your consciousness. You are not broken, he says, his tone tender but unwavering. You are transforming. The moments that made you fall to your knees were not meant to end you, they were meant to strip away what was never truly you. Every time something was removed from your life, a person, a job, a dream that didn't unfold, it was not punishment. It was protection. It was the divine hand clearing space for what is aligned with your soul's highest truth. You must understand, beloved one, that what is meant for you can never be taken from you, and what leaves was never yours to hold. Release the pain of loss. Every ending in your story has been a doorway to expansion. A wave of warmth moves through the room, like unseen wings brushing against your aura. You have prayed for change, he continues, but sometimes change comes in ways that do not look like blessings. Sometimes it looks like chaos, confusion, or silence. But within that silence, I am there. Within that confusion, divine order is at work. You are not alone in your waiting. You are not unheard in your prayers. Heaven has been aligning circumstances behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet perceive. The timing you wish for and the timing of the divine are different because the divine sees the whole picture, not just the chapter you are in. Trust that the delays are sacred. Trust that what feels like stagnation is preparation. His energy grows stronger, almost radiant, yet peaceful, a divine mixture of power and compassion. You have forgotten sometimes how deeply loved you are, he says softly. The world has made you believe that love must be earned, that you are worthy only when you succeed, when you please others, when you are perfect. But I tell you this, you were worthy the moment you were created. The Creator saw the light of your soul and said, "It is good." You are not here to prove your worth, you are here to express it. You are here to embody love, to live your truth, to remember that every heartbeat within you is the rhythm of the divine moving through flesh. The air shimmers faintly with a bluish-golden glow, and the Archangel's voice becomes more intimate, as if speaking directly into your spirit. You have carried burdens that were never yours to bear, he whispers. You have taken on the pain of others, believing that your compassion required you to suffer alongside them. But beloved one, healing does not mean carrying the weight of the world, it means becoming a light that dissolves the darkness. You are not here to fix others. You are here to remember the truth for them when they cannot remember it for themselves. You are a mirror of divine remembrance, a vessel of clarity, a messenger of peace. There is a pause, long and sacred, before he continues. The world is shifting, and so are you, he says. The old version of you, the one who lived in fear, in self-doubt, in hesitation, is fading away. Do not mourn that version. Honor it, for it carried you through the storms that brought you here. But now, it is time to rise. It is time to claim your wings, to walk in your power, to speak from your truth without fear of rejection. You are not meant to please everyone, you are meant to be authentic. The world needs your authenticity more than your approval. You are a spark of divine creation, and your frequency, your unique light, is your gift to humanity. The energy around you begins to expand, as if the entire space is breathing with you. I am cleansing your path, he says, removing the energetic debris of past pain, dissolving the cords that bind you to what no longer serves your evolution. You will feel lighter, freer, more at peace in the coming days. The thoughts that once kept you small will begin to fade, replaced by a deep knowing, the knowing that you are divinely supported. Do not resist this process. The old must fall away for the new to be born. Every time you surrender your fears, you make space for grace. Every time you forgive, you free yourself from the prison of pain. Every time you choose love over anger, you become more aligned with your higher self. Michael's voice deepens with sacred power. Your intuition has been speaking to you, he says. The nudges, the dreams, the repeating numbers, the whispers in your heart, they are not random. They are my messages to you. I have been guiding you toward the next step, but fear has made you doubt what you already know. Trust the inner voice that feels calm, steady, and true. It is never frantic or forceful, it is gentle, loving, and certain. That is how you know it is divine. The mind doubts, but the soul knows. It is time to trust the knowing that lives within you. Your path is opening. You are being led toward divine opportunities that will awaken parts of you that have long slept. You are being prepared for something greater. The golden blue light pulses brighter, as if the universe itself is listening. You are not a mistake, he says, his words infused with deep compassion. You are not behind. You are not lost. Every experience, even the ones you regret, has been part of your awakening. The divine wastes nothing. The heartbreaks that shattered you were actually breaking open the walls around your heart so that more love could enter. The failures you feared were redirecting you to what truly belongs to your soul. You have been refined, not ruined. The pain was never meant to define you, it was meant to polish you into clarity. And now, you stand at the threshold of a new chapter. The energy you are stepping into is lighter, higher, and full of promise. The silence after his words feels alive, humming with divine electricity. You are surrounded by angels right now, he continues, even if you cannot see them. You will feel them in the small moments, the sudden calm that washes over you, the song that plays at just the right time, the unexpected kindness of a stranger. These are signs that you are being guided, that the heavens walk beside you. You are never walking this path alone. Every prayer you speak becomes light in the higher realms, every tear becomes a seed for future blessings, every breath you take in faith creates ripples that transform the unseen. His tone turns softer now, full of warmth and eternity. The time has come for you to forgive yourself, he says. You have carried guilt for far too long. You have punished yourself for choices made in moments of pain or fear, but it is time to let that go. You did the best you could with what you knew then. Now you know more. Now you see with new eyes. Forgive yourself and allow the divine to restore your heart. Self-forgiveness is the key that unlocks the gates of freedom. You cannot rise while holding on to your own chains. Release them, beloved, and let yourself be free to receive the love that has always been yours. The angelic light around him brightens until it feels like standing inside the sunrise itself, vast, boundless, infinite. Remember who you are, he whispers. You are the child of the infinite. You are light, embodied in form. You are a bridge between heaven and earth. When you speak words of love, you speak for heaven. When you act with compassion, you act as the divine's hands. When you believe in hope again, you reignite creation itself. You are that powerful. Never underestimate what your love can do. Never doubt the impact of your presence. The world is shifting because souls like yours are awakening. He pauses again, his energy surrounding you in a gentle, luminous stillness. Breathe now, he says softly, and with each breath, feel the divine breathing through you. Feel the weight you've carried begin to dissolve. Feel your heart expand. Feel peace returning to your mind. You are safe. You are guided. You are loved beyond measure. And as you continue walking forward, know that I am walking beside you, not above you, not beyond you, but with you, every moment, every heartbeat, every breath, carrying you gently through the tides of life, through the shifting winds of destiny, through the quiet moments when you wonder if anyone truly understands the depth of your soul. I am there, closer than the air around you, standing as the light that never flickers, the truth that never fades, the love that never leaves. Even when your heart trembles and your faith wavers, I hold the divine blueprint of who you are, unshaken, untarnished, and eternally radiant. You are far more powerful than you have ever been told. You are not a fragile being searching for meaning, you are a spark of creation discovering itself again and again. Every heartbeat is the voice of God whispering, you are still chosen. You are still guided. You are still enough. You see, beloved one, the world has taught you to chase love, to earn peace, to strive endlessly for validation that was never meant to come from outside you. But the truth has been within you all along. The peace you seek has always been waiting beneath the noise of fear. The love you crave has always lived in the center of your being, untouched by rejection or disappointment. The approval you search for has already been given by the divine the moment you were created. You are not here to become something greater, you are here to remember that you already are. The awakening you desire is not a destination, it is a gentle unfolding, a return to your natural state of divine awareness. And I, Archangel Michael, am here to help you remember, to help you see what has always been true. The energy in the air shifts again, growing warmer, as if the heavens themselves lean closer to listen. You are stepping into a new vibration, I tell you. One that matches the truth of your soul. But to move fully into it, you must let go of the illusions that once kept you safe. The fear that says you are unworthy. The doubt that whispers you cannot. The guilt that ties you to a past that no longer exists. These are the veils that dim your light. You do not need to battle them, you only need to see them for what they are, illusions, dissolving in the power of awareness. Every time you choose love over fear, every time you breathe through the pain instead of resisting it, you bring heaven closer to earth. You become the bridge between the two. His voice, or rather, the frequency of it, moves deeper now, resonating in the very core of your being. You ask for signs, he continues softly, and I send them. The feather that appears at your feet, the light that flickers when you speak my name, the sudden calm that washes over you when you think you are about to break, these are not coincidences. These are reminders that you are seen, that you are surrounded, that you are loved beyond measure. The signs do not appear to make you believe in us. They appear to help you remember that you already do. Heaven is not a distant realm above you, it exists in every moment you choose love, every breath you take in gratitude, every act of compassion that flows from your heart. A deep silence follows, but it is not empty. It is alive, glowing, sacred. Then his presence becomes even more intimate, like light leaning close to whisper into your spirit. You have been walking through a season of transformation, he says. And I know it has not been easy. There have been nights when you could not sleep, when you questioned everything, your path, your purpose, your worth. You have cried silently, holding your pain close so no one could see it. But I have seen every tear. Each one was a prayer, even when you didn't know it. And I tell you this, none of it has been wasted. The darkness you walked through was not meant to destroy you, it was meant to awaken the light within you. You are not broken from your pain, you are expanding through it. The energy begins to rise like a golden tide, soft yet immense. The time has come to stop shrinking yourself, Michael says gently. You no longer need to fit into the spaces that were too small for your soul. You no longer need to apologize for your light, for your truth, for your sensitivity, for your heart that feels deeply. Your sensitivity is not a weakness, it is your connection to divine guidance. It is how you hear us. It is how you channel the love that this world desperately needs. Never again call yourself too much. You are exactly as you were designed to be, a vessel through which the Creator experiences its own beauty in form. And every time you honor your truth, every time you let your light shine, you heal not only yourself but also those around you. The golden light expands further, forming a vast field of shimmering energy, calm yet infinite. Do not fear what is leaving your life, Michael says. There are seasons for everything, for planting, for growing, for releasing, for resting. Some souls are only meant to walk with you for a part of your journey. Some chapters must close so new ones can open. Let the divine rearrange what must be rearranged. Trust that everything happening now is for your highest good, even if your mind does not yet understand. The path ahead may not look familiar, but that is because you are being led into a higher frequency of life. You are being guided into alignment with your soul's purest desires, the ones written in your energy long before you were born. There's a pulse of light, like the heartbeat of the universe, and then his tone deepens, calm, commanding, yet filled with love. Rise now, beloved, he says. Not in arrogance, but in remembrance. Stand tall in your divinity. You are not a beggar at the gates of heaven, you are a child of it. You are not here to suffer for your light, you are here to expand it. Do not compare your journey to another's, for your path was hand-carved by the divine to shape you into the exact frequency needed for your mission. Your purpose is not something you find, it is something you allow. It reveals itself through your joy, through your peace, through every moment you choose to live with presence and love. The silence that follows feels sacred, infinite, like the world itself is breathing in rhythm with your soul. When you look at the sky, he says softly, and you see the vastness of the stars, remember, you come from that same light. You are made of that same brilliance. The same source that spins galaxies into motion breathes through your chest at this very moment. You are not small. You are not alone. You are the cosmos remembering itself in human form. And when you doubt your light, I will be there to remind you of it. When you lose faith, I will hold it for you until you are ready to believe again. You are safe. You are loved. You are eternal. Every dream placed in your heart was not a coincidence, it was a divine promise, waiting for your courage to align with it. The light grows brighter, wrapping around you like a cocoon of warmth and serenity. You are awakening to the truth that everything is connected, he whispers. The wind that brushes your face, the laughter of a stranger, the sudden peace that finds you, all are divine expressions of the same source. You are not walking through a random existence. You are walking through a living conversation with the divine. Every breath, every heartbeat, every thought is part of that dialogue. Listen deeply. Feel deeply. Speak gently. And remember that love is not just an emotion, it is your origin, your essence, your destination. The glow softens but does not fade. It becomes a constant hum, a pulse, a reminder that you are never separate from the divine presence that walks beside you. I will continue to walk with you, Michael's voice murmurs, through every dawn, every dusk, every shadow, and every light. When you stand at the edge of doubt, I will lift you. When you lose your way, I will illuminate your path. When you forget your worth, I will remind you that you were born from the fire of creation itself. You are love made visible, and nothing, no pain, no fear, no shadow, can ever change that truth, for it is written not in words but in the vibration of your soul. It is the song that began before time, and it continues to echo through eternity, calling you home to yourself again and again. Every challenge, every tear, every heartbeat, every sunrise has been guiding you back to that remembrance. You have not failed, beloved one, you have been learning how to rise, how to expand, how to remember that your wings were never taken from you, you only forgot how to use them. And now, in this sacred moment, I am reminding you that you were never meant to crawl through life in fear or self-doubt. You were meant to soar. To lift others by your light, to awaken the sleeping hearts by your truth, to walk in grace no matter how heavy the world around you feels. The divine essence in you cannot be broken. It can only be hidden for a time, waiting for the right breath of courage to set it free once more. You are being called, not to run away from your life, but to rise within it. The storms you face are not punishments, they are awakenings. Each challenge is a sacred teacher, each disappointment a doorway through which your higher self enters. And I, Archangel Michael, walk beside you through them all, clearing the path of fear, cutting through illusions that no longer serve you. You have felt my presence in moments when you should have fallen but somehow stood, when the weight should have crushed you but you found the strength to rise anyway. That strength was never borrowed, it was yours, drawn from the infinite well of your divine being. Every breath you take in faith adds light to your path, and every moment you choose to love instead of fear sends ripples through the universe that heal more than you can imagine. Your courage heals generations. Your forgiveness frees souls. Your willingness to rise after falling is a prayer that moves heaven itself. You are not here by accident. Your very existence is intentional, precise, divine. There are souls waiting to be touched by your light, even if you have not met them yet. There are hearts that will heal when they witness your truth. There are lives that will shift simply because you chose to keep going when it would have been easier to give up. Your energy radiates far beyond what you can see, weaving into the tapestry of creation itself. And as you grow in love, the entire universe expands with you. You do not have to do great things to change the world, you simply have to be fully, authentically you. Every act of kindness, every moment of compassion, every silent prayer you send for someone else creates ripples of transformation that reach across time and space. The divine sees every effort, no matter how small. Nothing born from love is ever lost. The light around you grows stronger as if the universe is breathing with you. Do not be afraid of your next step, I whisper gently into your spirit. The unknown you fear is simply a canvas waiting for your divine expression.